So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 2 of our Hertha Berlin career mode, and we are going to be kicking off this episode with an away game up against Augsburg, which will be our first competitive game that we are going to be playing with our new team. So let's see how we can get on. The team we are going to be playing with is this one. So we're going to start with Kraft in goal. At the right back position is going to be Weiser, and then the centre backs are going to be John Anthony Brooks and Langkamp, and then on the left we're going to have Plattenhardt, and then in front of them we have Derrida, Dele Alli and Stocker. Down the left we have Ben Hatira, on the right we have Solomon Kalou, and up top we are going with our new signing, Timo Werner. So let's see how we get on in our first competitive game. I'm really hoping we can try and at least pick up a point. Good chance for us early on here. Timo Werner's cut inside. He's on his left boot. He strikes it. And it's a pretty comfortable save for the Augsburg keeper in the early stages. But I was thinking, Timo Werner, after getting in such a good position, I thought he should have made the goalkeeper work a little bit more than he actually did. But Dele Alli here plays a good ball out wide to Ben Hatira. Ben Hatira's got plenty of room on the left hand side. He tries to strike it, but Aswain actually gets back in time to actually win the ball back. But win the ball back through Dele Alli. Dele Alli's going to strike it, and he hits the post on his debut. And it was a Timo Werner trying to squeeze the ball in from a very tight angle. But we come so very close there in the really early stages to open the deadlock. Dele Alli nearly scoring a goal on his debut, but it actually hit the post. How unlucky can you get? Oh my God, what a fantastic goal from our right back. We decided to play this guy Weiser at the right back position, and he's just come up with an absolute beautiful strike. We get a chance here on the right hand side. We take the quick free kick, we play the ball back to Weiser. He strikes from range, and what a fantastic strike it was, right into the top hand corner. The goalkeeper can't do anything about it, and our first goal of the series might turn out to be goal of the series. What a fantastic strike that is from Weiser, which I believe was the former Bayern Munich winger, but we're actually playing him at right back instead of right mid, and if he's going to pop up with a few goals like that throughout the season, it's going to really help us out. Stocker with a good ball through to Werner here, and Werner, we do know, is very, very quick across the ground. He sprints past everyone. He's going to try and play the ball through to Dele Alli, but before he can play it through, he gets taken out in the process, and the referee doesn't give a foul because, correctly so, the Augsburg defender did do very well to win the ball, but unfortunately took out the man afterwards as well, but thankfully he's not actually injured. Good ball through to Dele Alli here. Dele Alli down the wing. Dele Alli cuts back inside. He's going to keep on going. Can Dele Alli pick up a goal on his debut? No, he can't, because his shot is expertly blocked by the Augsburg defender. And unfortunately, we can't double our lead. But Dele Alli is proving to be very dangerous going forward. And that is the main reason why we did decide to buy him. But we're going to whip the corner in. It comes out here. It wasn't the best of corners, to be honest. And they do clear the ball out very easily. Good chance for the home side here. They got the ball down the wing. They play the ball through to Babadia, and they whip the ball in the box. We've got to win that header. We do win it, but it's not dealt very well. And we give the ball away on the edge of our own box, and we get punished for it. The scoreline now is sitting at 1-1. Our goalkeeper can't believe it that we had the chance to clear the ball, and we couldn't clear it. They do put a very good ball into the middle of the box. It was John Anthony Brooks that wins the header, but the worst place he can possibly put it is there. He gives it straight to the Augsburg number 7, and he doesn't fail from 10 yards out. So we play the ball through to Solomon Kalou here. Solomon Kalou trying to take on his man. He loses it. And now if we're not careful, Augsburg can launch a counter-attack of their own. They got the ball through Bargai. They play the ball through to Altintop. He's through one-on-one. Surely we're not going to lose this. Yes, we are. In the 86th minute, we have the chance. And it was Solomon Kalou, the player that I'm actually thinking about going on to sell, loses the ball. And we end up finding ourselves now 2-1 down. It was a lovely ball through to Altintop. He was through one-on-one against Kraft, our goalkeeper, and he found the back of the net. It looks like we're going to get our first defeat away from home, and it's very poor. We were winning this game quite comfortably. Dele Alli here plays the ball through to Ben Hatira. Hatira's trying to find the ball. He plays the ball back out wide to Derrida. Derrida, can he find Dele Alli? No, he can't. He finds Timo Werner. Werner's going to take on his man, which he does do. Can he find the back of the net? No, he can't, because it's a fantastic save from the Augsburg goalkeeper. And it's going to be our last chance now from the corner kick. We're going to try and risk it. We're going to take the short corner. Stocker's going to play it out wide to Derrida. Derrida takes it on his left boot. He strikes it, and the goalkeeper tips it over the bar. And it's going to be yet another corner kick. This time we're going to whip it in the box. Can someone get a good head on it? We come out, the goalkeeper gets to it. He's going to come out to Weiser, who already scored a goal in the game. He strikes it, and now he hits the crossbar. How unlucky are we going to get? The referee now blows the final whistle, and we end up losing the game 2-1 away from home, and that's not the best start for us in the league. Our first competitive game, we go ahead and lose 2-1 against Augsburg, and in all theory, we completely dominated the game. We had 12 shots, 7 on target, only 1 goal. My man of the match does go to Weiser. I don't think he played very well in that game, but in my opinion, Solomon Kalou was very poor. But what about this? Real Betis has come back to us and said they will accept €4 million plus a random player for Dani Ceballos, the 19-year-old left midfielder that can also play cam. He has got a potential of 87, so he's going to have an absolute massive potential. So we're going to go in and maybe try and sign this guy. We're going to offer him a squad rotation player. Let's see if he'll accept. But who do I prefer, Dani Ceballos or Renato Sanchez? But once again, Benfica come back to us and say they're not interested in the deal that we put in, which is 4 million plus Alagui. So we're going to go ahead and offer a straight 5 million bid for the 17-year-old centre midfielder. I would like to bring him in, but it's going to be a lot of money to try and bring in a player of his quality. But once again, they come back to us and say they want 8 million for Renato Sanchez. That's a hell of a lot of money. He's now gone up to an 18-year-old, but still, that is so much money for a player of his quality, and I don't think I'm going to be prepared to pay that much for him. So I'm going to prefer to bring Dani Ceballos in if we can do. Let's wait and see if he'll accept his contract. I'm hoping he will do soon, but unfortunately he doesn't accept it before the next game, which is going to be at home, which is going to be our first competitive game at home up against Verder Bremen. I'm hoping we can try and at least pick up a decent result in this match. Our full team lineup is actually fit for this one, but Solomon Kalou, do we sell him? Do we keep him? Do we swap him out for another player? I'm thinking about selling him. So we are actually going to be going with exactly the same lineup in this game as we did the first game, and hopefully it was just a blip, and in this game we can at least try and get something from it. Kalou will be playing once again in the right mid role. I'm keeping him there. I might move him up top throughout the middle of the game, seeing depending on how things go, but I'm not 100% sure whether I'm that convinced of whether I should keep him or not. Good chance for Verder Bremen early on here. They got the ball out wide through Ujar. He strikes it and it goes just wide of the post. So just 5 minutes into the game, we're already finding ourselves under the cosh. Good ball through to Ben Hatira here. He's going to try and take on his man, which he does do. He's going to cut back inside, plays the ball back to Dele Alli. Dele Alli takes on his man. Can he find the back of the net? He strikes it. It's a really good shot, but it's a comfortable save in the end for the Verder Bremen keeper. So we've got a good chance from the free kick here. Our left back is going to step up to take it. It's quite a small wall, to be honest. Can he put it over the top of the wall and into the back of the net? He puts it over the wall, but he puts it past the post as well. So a little bit disappointed there from our left back. I thought it was going to at least hit the target. Dele Alli finding Solomon Kalou here. Solomon Kalou's cut past the back line. Surely he's going to find the back of the net. Yes, he does. So maybe he's going to start changing my mind. Because in the 33rd minute, Solomon Kalou steps up to the plate and he scores a really good goal there. He takes on his man. He cuts back inside with a fake shot. And what a lovely finish that is past the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper didn't even have time to dive. And Solomon Kalou picks up his first goal of the series so far. Good chance here. Timo Werner skips the ball through to Stocker. Stocker's through. And Stocker, of course, is going to find the back of the net as he picks up his first goal so far for us. Or that might have been Derrida. It might have been, I'm not sure. I don't really know who our players are, but it was a lovely ball through. We actually win the ball in the air. We get the ball through. Timo Werner plays a lovely ball through to Derrida, it was actually. And what a finish that is. With the outside of his right boot, he curves the ball past the goalkeeper. And Vladimir Derrida scores his first goal in the Bundesliga this season. And that doubles our advantage. And that now should secure all 3 points. Derrida with a lovely ball through to Timo Werner here. Surely he's going to cut inside. He does do it. Can he find the back of the net? No, he can't, because the defender clears the ball, what I believe would have been going into the back of the net. But we are going to make some substitutions now, as we want to give a few players that we haven't tried out yet a little bit of game time. So I think Timo Werner can come out wide and replace Ben Hatira. And up top we will be bringing on Scheiber. And then we'll probably be bringing on one of these people. I think Sigurdsson can come on instead of Derrida. And do we bring on Stark instead of Stocker? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring on Stark instead of Stocker. Dele Alli can go up to the cam position and Stark can come back to the CDM. Let's see if them 3 substitutions can try and impress me and try and work their way into the first team lineup. And we find ourselves with a goal down as well. They actually get a goal back, I should say. It was a lovely ball into the box here. What a fantastic save that is from our goalkeeper. But he gets the rebound. And now it's going to be a nervous final few minutes. With just 13 minutes left on the clock, we've still got a game on our hands. But Solomon Kalou plays a good ball through to Dele Alli. Dele Alli, can he wrap up the game? No, he can't, because the Verder Bremen goalkeeper making a really good save there to deny Dele Alli from picking up his first goal of the season. And I do believe Dele Alli will be picking up quite a few this season. It wouldn't surprise me if he gets into 7, 8, 9, maybe even double figures. But we win the ball back through with Dele Alli. Dele Alli is through, one-on with the goalkeeper. He cuts back past the defender. Surely he's going to find the back of the net. Of course he does. What a fantastic finish it was from Dele Alli. He still had a lot to do. He takes on his man. He kept his composure. Instead of striking it from range with his left boot, he wanted to strike it on his right. He took on the defender. He had lots of confidence. The defender could do nothing. And what a fantastic finish that was, right into the top-hand corner. And it pretty much is game, set, and match. 3-1. But we play a good ball through to Zagurtsi. He slides the ball through to Sliber, who's just come on the pitch. Can he find the back of the net? Yes, he can. And we end up winning the game 4-1. 4 goals at home. And that is like our normal self now. Getting back to scoring ways like we did simming the games at the very start. It was a good ball from Dele Alli through to Zagurtsi. He cuts the ball through to Sliber. And that's a really neat finish into the near post there. The goalkeeper can do nothing about it. And he's only been on the pitch a few minutes. And he scored a goal for us. But the referee now blows a final whistle and we end up hammering Verder Bremen 4-1 at home at the Olympiastadion. And Dele Alli is my man of the match. He played absolutely fantastic in that game. He picked up an assist. He had a really good pass as well. He also picked up a goal for himself. And that is the reason why I spent 8 million euros on him. 7 million I should say. Because he is going to be a future star at the club. I'm telling you now. But we now get a transfer offer for Yanni Regasau. I don't know who this guy is, or it's a random right back for a 1-year loan, so that's fair enough with me. I will happily let him go out on loan, as I don't think we're going to need him at all. And we also inquired about Gelson Martins, and they say they want 12 million, so that's quite a bit of money. In actual fact, I don't think I want to spend that much money on a right winger when we've already got Solomon Kalou, and I think in the end I probably will keep him because he is a decent player and there's no reason why I should sell him. But we're going to have a look at a few of our emails back again. Contract is declined by Danny Ceballos because he says he doesn't really want to relocate, but he could be persuaded, which means basically another way of saying, sir, can you give me some more money? So we're going to go ahead and give him a 35,000 a week contract. Let's see if that can lure him away from Betis and come to Germany. We also inquired about Vaclav Cerny. They want 1.8 million for him. And Matheus Pereira, they want 8 million. So that's not that bad, to be honest. I think this guy could be pretty decent. So maybe if we go ahead and offer around about 3 million plus a random striker that we don't want because he's getting quite old now, which goes by the name of, if I can find him, Scheiber, not him, it's the other striker. I'm not actually sure what his name is. I think he's 30 years of age. But we can't go ahead and sell him. So maybe if we try and get rid of this guy, plus 3 million for Matheus Pereira. But I very, very much doubt that Sporting are going to accept that. So unsurprisingly, Sporting come back to us and say they're not interested in letting Matheus Pereira go. So they don't want to let him go because obviously the player that we've offered, they're not actually that interested in. But maybe if we try and get rid of Ben Hatira plus 4 million for Matheus Pereira, this could be a really good deal because Ben Hatira, he's a decent player, but Matheus Pereira I think is better. He might be a 1 or 2 ratings lower, but he has got tons of potential. And they do actually say, unfortunately, they're not interested in the player either, which is a little bit unfortunate for us. So maybe we're going to have to look at maybe trying to offload yet another player. But there's not many other players that we really want to be getting rid of because we don't want to be spending too much money. But Hariguchi we've offered, but I think that might be a bad deal because Danny Ceballos has just accepted his contract, which means he'll be coming into the club now, and Hariguchi has left the club, which means now we've got 4 million left and around about 80,000 as well. Danny Ceballos, I think, is around about 74 rating. Let's have a look, and he probably will be coming straight into the first team lineup. Let's have a look what he is. He's 74 rated. He looks pretty decent. The only problem is he's not that quick across the ground, but look, he's got some really good dribbling stats, and I do think he could be a very special player. And the good thing about him, he can play cam, CM, left mid, and right mid. So he can play all over the place, so he will be a very decent player for us. But that will in fact be it for this episode. I really do hope you have enjoyed it, which is episode number 2 of our new Hertha Berlin's career mode, and make sure you come back for the next episode as we will be taking Borussia Dortmund on away from home. It will be a massive game and we might be able to try and get something from it. It will be a really good game. I'm really looking forward to it. And Dani Ceballos, will he be making his debut? You have to come back to wait and see. So like I said, thank you for watching and comment down below of any decent players that you think I should maybe try and sign, as I might be able to try my very best to try and sign 1 or 2 of them, but let's wait and see. But thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.